Hi, today guys, Bore's Cajun Cuisine will be whipping up eggplant parmesan. So I do the eggplant parmesan using shrimp. So we're going to go through step by step. So we're going to slice up the eggplants and then we're going to place them on this rack. We're going to salt them with kosher salt and we're going to place them on the rack, okay? Okay, so when you're cutting it up, I don't know if you ever dealt with eggplant before, but when you're cutting it up, you're going to cut off the ends first. So cut off both ends because you're going to discard those, put those to the side, and you're going to cut nice 1-inch thick slices, okay? So let's get those slices cut up. Nice 1-inch thick slices. Even though this is the short end of the eggplant, I still use it. I always pat it dry. I only did that because it flipped over to the counter. And yes, my counter is clean, but I am one of those people. Alright, so once you have it cut up, see this is a little brown. So I've had the eggplant almost a week in refrigerator. So if you keep it too long, it will begin to change colors on you. So what you're going to do after you get it nice and cut up, you're going to salt it with kosher salt. I use sea salt because that's what I had. And then you're going to put it on this rack. So the salt does, it pulls the moisture out of the eggplant. And the reason you want that to happen because you're going to bread it, and once you bread it, you're going to put it in the oven. Once you add the marinara sauce and the cheese and all of that, you don't want the crust, the breadcrumbs, to be soggy. They're not going to be crispy because it is eggplant parmesan. It's going in the oven. It is what it is. But you don't want it to be super soggy, soaking up all of the marinara sauce. So what we're going to do, we're going to move on to step 2. I've already salted these. We're going to salt these. And we're going to place them on the rack. And you usually leave it on the rack for about 45 minutes to an hour just so it pulls that moisture out. Okay? And then we'll go to step 2. Step 2. We're going to taste the shrimp. I peel shrimp, and I also, which is the larger ones, and I also use some that's already deveined. But I always get the raw shrimp, not the cooked ones. So I've already rinsed those off. So we're gonna put them on paper towels and get a lot of moisture out. And moisture. Okay. I go through a lot of paper towels. So I have the Cheshire cats in the background again. Y'all apologize for the inconvenience of this video. All right, so we're gonna put those on there on the paper towels. You want to get all that excess moisture out because you're going to put them in the cast iron skillet with a little olive oil. You just pat them dry a little bit, get some of that moisture out. That's all you got to do. Okay. Get the moisture out. Don't lose any shrimp. Shrimp costs money. Just want to pat them dry. Alright. So now that you got a lot of the excess moisture out of the shrimp, you get ready to season them. Alright. And what I like to use is no salt seasoning because your marinara sauce is going to have salt in it. So you don't really need to put salt on, but you will use other seasonings because you want to have flavor in there. Third step, I like to use a gluten-free pasta. A lot of people do not put gluten-free pasta or any pasta in their parmesan, but I do it and I just use a little bit. And the reason I use the gluten-free because it doesn't swell up like the regular pasta and it doesn't give off that jelly, whatever, that starchy taste that you can find in most pasta. So we're going to fill our pot and we're going to add our pasta and we're going to start it to boiling. I always let the water come to a rolling boil first before I put the pasta in. And I always put a little salt in the water, okay? So we're going to get that going. All right, that's your third step. All right, so what you're going to season your shrimp with, I like to use a little cumin. Put a little of that on there. And a little Tony Century, just a little, because you're going to add some red pepper flakes. And you don't want it salty, because like I said, your marinara sauce has salt in it. You're going to toss some garlic powder in there. And then you're going to get that mixed up. Alright. I'm going to put a little hot smoked paprika in there. Get that going. And some red pepper flakes. Don't be scared. Put them in there. You want to get it nice and spicy. Alright. You want season on these shrimp. Don't nobody want no unflavored food. Cajun style. Somebody want to say something about Cajun food? Guess what? It's Cajun style. We're going to put a little heat on it. Alright, look at it. Now you're going to move on over to your eggs. You're going to crack 3 eggs in that bowl. 3. I like to use brown eggs. You're going to season it up. Put a little garlic powder in there. And a little seasoning oil. You're not going to use your Creole seasoning. You're not going to use that. You're going to use a little seasoning oil. Okay? You're going to add a little milk. You're going to use a cup of milk. That's all, just 1 cup. I'm using whole milk. Probably expired, I don't know, y'all. It's going to be alright. It's still good. Alright. You're going to mix that together. Why y'all looking at me laughing? I told y'all like that on. Alright, get that mixed up. Real good. See? See that? The camera be focusing in and out. But y'all get the gist of it. Alright, you're going to let that sit while you prepare everything else. You start getting everything mixed together. Alright, when you get ready to cut up your onion, you can use a one of them little things, but I'm old school, so I just take the knife and I score it across the top. Be careful, don't go through the whole onion because you're going to cut yourself. Just score it across the top. You're going to make these little slits in it, okay? And then once you cut it into the bowl, it's already diced up. Alright, you can see it better without all that light. There you go. See? Just score it across the top. Alright. So you're going to use I like to use a whole onion. You don't have to. If you're not a fan of onion, you don't have to put onion in yours. But I like to do onion and bell pepper only because it adds more flavor to your food. It's just my thing. But you can skip it if you want to. Alright, you're going to mix that in. And then we're going to add in, we're going to put in a spoonful of garlic, minced garlic. Alright, just a spoonful. I use the big spoon that I eat cereal with, but I hadn't eaten cereal in years, so if you eat cereal, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you're going to use that, put that in there.
No Cajun Trinity?
Celery, not in the Parmesan. Yeah, no Holy Trinity in the Parmesan, but you do use the Holy Trinity in other dishes like gumbo, etouffee, and the Holy Trinity for the people that don't know what that is. That's bell pepper, onion, and celery. But for this, we doing garlic, celery, and onion. Get that mixed in real good, because you want to let that sit for a little bit. Let the garlic permeate into the onion and the bell pepper. They're going to all get married together. This is a threesome. Okay? This is a threesome. This is the threesome that you want in your food. Alright? Alright, so when I was saying that you want to make sure that your water comes to a rolling boil, that is what I'm talking about. And you can see that the how the salt is pulling the moisture out of the eggplant. You can see the liquid. As you can see how See if you can see that. But anyway, it's dripping into the bottom of the pan. So we're gonna let that keep sweating, because that's basically what it's doing. It's sweating out. Okay, so we're gonna let that continue to do that. Now you're gonna add in some salt to your water. Just a little, you don't have to add a lot. And once again, in case you forgot, we're using a, let the camera focus. It is gluten-free pasta, okay? You don't have to use a whole bag, but because you just really, I'm not using this full bag. I'm using only half of the bag because you're just really gonna sprinkle it into the Parmesan. You don't want a whole lot in there unless you just love pasta. If you love pasta, use the whole bag. I'm not using the whole bag, okay? So give it a stir. Put the lid on there, let that boil for about 8 minutes. And then you're gonna turn the heat off. We're gonna keep letting those continue to sweat because we're getting ready to actually pat those dry after we get through with that, and move on to our next step. All right, while those are continuing to sweat, the cheeses that I'm using today, Parmesan and mozzarella. All right, so you're gonna get those into a bowl and you're gonna mix those together nicely. Just get those. I'm running out of counter space, so. All right, so we're gonna get those into the bowl, okay? All right, put that in there. The Parmesan in there. And I have KB, actually, we're gonna do an angel food cake. We're gonna do some parfaits. Okay, so that's gonna be our second video for this evening. We're gonna do some parfaits. All right. We're gonna mix this together. You're gonna mix your cheeses together really good. All right, get them mixed up together. Because when you get ready to sprinkle it in, you want a nice mixture of both cheeses. All right. So we got those mixed together. We're going to use some Parmesan Romano. All right, we're going to mix that in there as well. Just a little because you're going to add some to your dish. All right. All right, when pasta get ready to try to boil over, I always just kind of cock the lid to the side just a little bit. All right, we got that nice and mixed together. Let that do what it needs to do. Let's move back over here to this side of the kitchen. All right, let's clean our counter off, get us some room. All right, so those seasonings are have got inside of the shrimp. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little room. Set these over here. And then we're gonna add some oil to our pan. Some olive oil to the skillet. Before we put the shrimp in there, we're gonna put in our threesome mix, which is garlic, onion, and bell pepper. Okay? And then we're gonna get that going. Alright? Alright, once you get your oil heated up, you're gonna add this in, alright? You know it's warm enough when you hear that crackle. Alright. Get that sauteing. Rinse your bowl out. Because you're going to use that same bowl to put this in. Alright, dry that. He ain't talking, but he sure laughing. He ain't helping, but he sure laughing. My commentator. Ain't saying nothing, y'all. Just commentating. Sorry I ain't giving y'all much, you know, face today, but yeah. Y'all ain't come for the face no way, you came for the food. Alright. Now, this pasta, you see how it looks? It's done. Alright? So we're gonna rinse it off with cold water. Cold water. Not hot, cold. Cold water. This is gluten-free pasta. Rinse it with cold water. I wish you see if y'all can see. I hope y'all can see how these eggplants were sweating. Do y'all see that condensation on the top? That salt is pulling the moisture out. You can use a colander to strain it, but you know, hey, I grew up in a different era. I use the lid and the pot, and don't lose any pot. Alright, so there you go. I drained it. Don't have any more water on there. Alright, so we're going to put that back over there. You can toss it in a little bit of olive oil, but if you overdo it, then you have greasy, oily Parmesan. And don't nobody want to eat that. I know I don't. Don't invite me to your house if it's greasy. I don't want it. Alright, so let's keep cooking this. Get this here stirred up. Turn the heat up just a little bit. We're just going to speed this up just a little bit. Get this going. Alright, motivated for greatness. Don't forget to make sure that bowl is dried out. Alright? After you rinse it out, dry it out. Y'all ready? You know what? I'm finna put them on camera. Cause they been just giggling and snickling the whole time. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see them? Everybody took off. Like roaches running when the lights come on. Say something smart. That's where the camera pointed in. There you go. Right. Oh, you done turned around, got the back of his head. But anyway. It's a struggle, y'all. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. Alright. While that's going, we're just taking this sweet little time. I don't know why. I got the fire up. It's taking this sweet little time. What we're going to do, you're going to take a stainless steel bowl. Dry. It could be one of these melamine bowls as well, but you want it to be dry. We're going to put in our breadcrumbs. And you can use Italian breadcrumbs, but in this dish, I'm using plain panko breadcrumbs, excuse me, and I'm gonna season them up myself. All right. So I'm putting this in here, and I'm gonna put in some Parmesan. All right. And then I'm gonna get that a twirl, get that mixed up really good. You need a mixer in the bottom of the pantry. In the bottom of the pantry on the left hand side. What the hell? And there the cake right there. My understanding level is low sometimes, y'all. It get low. You don't see it?
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do. For the cake.
I don't need it.
You don't need it? You gonna whip it?
I'm gonna whip.
We'll get the whipping.
I'm about to whip. But how you whip it though?
That's gonna stay just like it. Okay.
Pour both of them, whip them together, pour it up, and we're gonna put it in the oil.
Bingo. Yeah, wait a minute. What? Y'all, I'm sorry. This actually should be a Facebook Live video, but it's not. We probably go Facebook Live here shortly. just because they here. You know where we are. We're going to do it just because they here. All right, y'all make sure that fire is nice and hot. Get these things sauteing. Sorry, I forgot to turn the ring off. So y'all hear these notifications. Scrape all that off the side. I always use a cast iron skillet. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can use a non-stick, but I just like a cast iron skillet. We're not going to clean this skillet out. We're going to actually put a little more olive oil in here after these actually saute real good for us. And this we're going to put our shrimp in, okay? Yeah. It's going to be real good. Your family going to love you, baby. Alright, when your veggie threesome start to look like this, and I haven't said it yet, we 20 minutes into this video, I need you guys to like and share this video with your mama them, your cousin them, your brother them, your uncle them, all of them. Like and share. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you so much. Mucho, mucho, mucho gracias, mi amor. Alright, so this is what your trinity is going to look like. Alright? This is what it's going to look like. Alright, it is nice and sauteed. Get ready to take it out of there. Go ahead and start putting it in your dry bowl. And I'm going to say it again. Please like, subscribe to this video. If you don't know my name is Stacy. Stacy the Entrepreneur. And this is Boray's Cajun Cuisine. And the Cheshire Cats in the background is the team. There is no I in team. We all, this thing, in order for this thing to work, we all work together. I can't move unless they move. They can't move unless I move. But they piss me off, I'm going to move anyway. Now. Say something. We're going to put this aside. And then we're going to turn your heat down. Because you don't want to burn your shrimp. Alright? Turn your heat down. Put you some olive oil in there. What happened? That boy whipping. Alright. Then you're going to add your shrimp into there. Alright? Get this shrimp in there. Red, I'm about to put you on dish duty.
I bet you wish you had that mixing now.
Huh?
I bet he wish you had that mixing now.
I bet he do.
See, I does this.
Alright, put your little more olive oil in there. You don't want it to stick. Alright, y'all gotta watch those seasons. They about to make me, I'm gonna turn this vent on, okay? They will make you sneeze. When you can see the bottom of the pan sticky like that, add in a little more. Because remember, we did dry off the shrimp, alright? So they not boiling, we're trying to pan fry them. Now turn your heat back up. Your heat turn back up. Alright. Let them go. While they're doing that, we're going to start to pat dry our eggplant. So you're going to lay out, and yes, I do use a lot of, anybody that has ever been my roommate know I use a lot of paper towels. You don't have to buy paper towels because I buy them because I like to use paper towels. Alright, that's going to go straight into that bowl, into that, just like this. Just like this. Alright, so we doing an angel food cake, parfait, and KB has mixed this up for us. So when you do, and we just use a box mix, so when you use this, it's the consistency looks like it's nice and pretty and fluffy, okay? He's getting ready to put that into, what's our baby? Into the butt pan, alright? This is, you don't put any oil or anything in it, it goes straight in there. Alright, so we're gonna pat these dry.
Mix.
You're gonna need it when you get ready to get it out the oven. Alright, okay, these dry. Get as many on there as you can. Try to get all of them on there. Alright, We're gonna pan them dry. See all that moisture coming out of there? You see that? That's how you get that moisture out of there. Press, press, press. Look at that. You can see it through the paper towel. See all that moisture? And it's not only that you pulling the moisture out, you're getting that salt that you put on there out of there. Press, get all that off of there. Okay? That's how you do that. Alright. I ain't playing dish duty. Why you can't hear good. The hell? Alright. Now we're going to fold them or fold those over out of my way. So you're going to take your glass, your 13 by 9 glass dish, and then shake it up. Alright, and rinse out, just like I tell y'all, to rinse off the top of your pan. Please rinse off the top of these bottles. In these factories, this stuff be on the floor and everywhere else. Alright, so we're going to mix these shrimp around. Oh yeah, baby. This about to happen here. The cake? Yeah, you can rock and roll. It's that onion on the floor. It needs to go in the trash. You ain't ready? Oh, okay. Alright, get that mixed up. Alright, those shrimp are almost ready. You don't want to cook them till they all are completely done because you're going to put them in the oven. Alright, so once you clean your top, I might need a little. You ready? Okay, he ready. Alright. He putting the cake into the oven. So because it's at the bottom oven, I don't want to clean out my oven. I'm gonna put it on one of these pans so any extra drip come out or whatever and go onto this pan. Alright?
Here. Show them what you did.
Hold on, y'all. Alright, go out ahead and turn the fire off from under that. And you're gonna add, there you go. Alright, the marinara sauce to the pan. Just put a little in there. You don't have to use a whole lot. And you're gonna get that spread around in the bottom. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Ray. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Alright. Sauce the bottom of the pan. Just a little more. And like I said, you can use any marinara sauce you want. I like to use Sprouts. Sprouts brand has been the best marinara sauce I have found to use with this dish. Okay. Alright. So we're going to set this to the side. See? Lightly coat it at the bottom. We're going to set it to the side. The shrimp are ready. Actually, the shrimp are ready. They're not overcooked. They're not undercooked. They're just actually perfectly right. We're going to add those to our dish. The bigger ones are just slightly need a little more. I'm going to stir those in towards the bottom. Let the heat from the other ones kind of cook it a little. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're about to start breading our eggplant. Okay? This is the fun part. This is the part y'all probably been waiting on. Get to the meat of it, good. Put this thing together. Eggplant Parmesan is not one of those dishes that you can just go in and say, alright, I'm gonna make this tonight. You can, but it's, I mean, you can throw it together if you want to, but it doesn't work like this. Alright, so well, we need to get these shrimp out of here. So I'm gonna pause y'all. We're gonna get these shrimp out of here. We're gonna clean this pan out because we're gonna add a little oil to this because we gotta bread our eggplant and then we gotta place it in the grease. Alright? Alright, so you're gonna pour some vegetable oil in your pan. about a 1/4 inch. And let it heat up. While it's heating up, you're gonna start, and actually you could go ahead and start the process of coating your eggplant. So you're gonna use this same pan. So you can do dry. No, you do. Don't you do dry then wet then dry? Dry, wet, dry. So, what did I say it was backwards? It's wet, dry, wet.
You have a second flour?
Huh?
You have like a second flour?
Nope.
You do flour, then bread.
Ah, look at that. I missed the step, y'all. Look at the team. Did y'all hear him? So we're gonna flour it, but I don't like plain flour, so we're gonna actually put a little salt in it. I need a bowl. I need a big old bowl. I need another bowl. I guess I use it, huh? Alright. We'll use this. Put a little flour in there. Thank you, babe. Alright. Oh, we don't need this vent no more. I know that vent done got on y'all nerves. But I talk loud, so it's not like you couldn't hear me. Alright. Put just some flour in there. Put a little season oil in that flour. You can use salt and pepper, but we're going to use season oil. Alright. Mix that around in there. Alright.
What was that?
Dry. I didn't do that. He cracked open something. So, alright. So you're going to go dry.
Who, Brandon did?
Mm-hmm. Then wet. Okay. Y'all know I have no counter space, so I got to use somebody as my countertop. Never mind. Alright. Then we're going to do these breadcrumbs. Like that. Toss that around in there. Okay. The grease is not hot enough yet for me to add this to it. So I'm going to sit them here. And then I'm going to continue. Thank you, Red. That's right, Red. Get to work. Proud of it. Alright. So we keep doing this until we've actually done it all. And making this dish is a labor of love. I promise you it is. This is not something you just get off work and say, oh, I can't wait to go home and make eggplant parmesan. Hell no.
Stacy, why you only using one hand?
Why I'm only using one hand?
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. I have a very judgmental person that don't, want to participate in this dish. He want to sit back and shoot.
So Stacy.
Shut it up.
Yeah, cook dry.
Huh?
Cook dry.
Oh. Well, you got to explain it to me. Why do I want to keep one hand? Okay, we got somebody explaining why I'm only using one hand. Come over here and tell them. Then he leaves. Anyway, I only use one hand because I'm right-handed. I don't know the philosophy behind what he was talking about. So, but maybe one day he'll come and explain it to us. But we're going to keep on moving. Thank you, my dear. All right, so I'm putting it in the flour, coating it with flour. Then I'm doing the egg, and then we're doing the panko crumbs. All right, so I'm going to pause you guys so y'all don't have to sit here and watch me do all of these. Like I said, it's a labor of love. It's going to take a minute. All right. All right, y'all. We back. All right, so we have breaded these. So remember, you're going to flour them. Then you're going to put in your, put it in the egg batter. Then you're going to put it in your breadcrumb batter. So you're going to go dry, wet, dry. Flour, egg batter, with egg and milk mixed together. And then into the panko breadcrumbs. Alright, so our oil should be ready. I'm going to use tongs. Only because I don't want all that on my hands again. So, test it by dropping a little in there. And you can see it frying. If it floats to the top, it's ready. Alright, go ahead and put that in there. We're going to get that heated, get that a little warmer. Because it's not as hot as I need it to be. We're not going to add any more because it's probably soak up. Preferably we don't soak up oil. But get that heated up, get that oil going. And then we're going to add more as they fry. We're going to put them back on here. Actually put them on paper towel, let them drain. And then we'll start assembling the Parmesan dish. Alright guys, we back. If you have not liked or subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so at this time. This is Bo Ray's Cajun Cuisine. I am Stacy. The team is KB, Jay, Chris, Hi-C, Isha with Twisted Cheesecakes. So, alright, but everybody in here today. We got, oh, make me say your government name. And we got Red. Hey, Red is the new team member. He ain't on payroll yet because he ain't proved himself yet. We're going to wait on that. But he did good on them drying them dishes. Alright. What? They over there whispering. Y'all know I don't like whispering. But anyway, so you're going to fry this eggplant to a golden brown. Here's some that's already done. It's nice and crispy. So when we get ready to assemble this, it's not going to be all soggy. Because you don't want it to be soggy. Alright. I've already flipped these. We're going to let them keep on. These here need to be cooked a little more. When y'all know on the electric stove, you might have to move some around, change positions or some. Because it's on a smaller eye. And when it's on a smaller eye, some get a little browner than others. So while that's doing that, what we're going to do, we're going to put our seasoning mixture together. So we're going to put some parsley in a bowl. And don't be scared. Put it in there. Get it in there. Alright. If you want to measure it out, do so. I would say that's about, I don't know. It's about that much. Alright. Then we're going to put in some rosemary. I'm going to say it's about that much. I don't know. Alright. Then we're going to put in some thyme. Mix that together. Don't forget your garlic powder. It's about that much. I don't know. Alright, that's how you do that. You're going to mix that together. Alright, because what we're going to do is put in some marinara sauce. Okay. Because when we get ready to put this together, you can actually put this in a boiler and get it, you know, permeated and all of that. But, you know, hey, we ain't doing that. Mix that together because that's what we're going to put over the Parmesan as we layer.